1 full day. 1 full day is how long I've been working on these boxes. As you can see, I've put in the approximate value. These are the new line of barge mystery boxes, and they're pretty good. They are pretty good. So as you can see, value 85 diamonds approximately. It depends how you value things. I've done shulker boxes at 3 diamonds, but Scar sells them for 2. It's, you know. So this is a what a decent box. And check it out. Pretty decent stuff. Netherite ingot, stuff that's annoying to craft, like observers, diamonds. There's an elytra there. And then this is the worst one, 38. Which is still, it's still okay. It's just okay. The real prize is this one. I'm not going to show exactly what this box is, but I will open it and show you that. That is all you're going to see, because this will lead whoever picks it on a little bit of a quest. It's not massive, but a little bit of a quest. And then we've got some other boxes. We got a holy moly, it's average. Then we got a whoa, nice box. And then we got a bingo bango, you got a box, and then we got the big smashing one. Wow, we ultra smashing box, and check this out. TNT, some diamonds, shulker boxes galore, 2 netherite ingots, and then loads of the worst things to craft in the game, pistons and the like. So, we take these over to the barge, and we get these set up. But that's not all I was working on. I also have a brand new barge backup box, which is going to be sold for 5 stacks. Then once we've done that, I've set up another board for an updated jungle map. We'll come back to that a little bit later, as I think 15 episodes and enough has changed in the jungle for us to warrant another map change. So let's load these up. Now, I am actually going to increase the price of this, because now the majority of the boxes are over 70 diamonds worth. Now 55 diamonds per box, meaning there is only 1 box, which really sucks. And we're also going to add a couple more of these as the barge boxes are increasing in number. Personally, I think the mystery boxes have been a lot of fun, and people seem to keep coming back, which means they are good value. And to be honest, there's very, very little risk. And now there's a mystery box with question marks in it and a bit of a puzzle for them to figure out. And the secret one and all of its mysteries are also set up. And then finally, the last one is the backup box. Now this is 5 stacks of diamonds, partly because I don't actually want to sell it. This is my backup box as much as someone else's, so part of me is hoping this doesn't sell, but at the same time, gotta make those diamonds. And if anyone says that this box is too expensive for 5 stacks of diamonds, go and make one yourself. And then tell me if you want to pay the diamonds, okay? Go make one yourself. And then you'll see that's not a bad price. Now, last episode, I fell through the barge, and it turns out I've been sleeping on probably the biggest project on Hermitcraft, and I somehow failed to notice. Admittedly, my time on the server has been extremely limited because I've been so busy, but somehow I managed to miss this. The giant Ravager head in the middle of the shopping district, and somehow a project that's been worked on for weeks and weeks and weeks by our very own Tango Tech. I somehow missed it. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious that this enormous project has been literally right under my nose. Check it out. This is Decked Out. A very enormous, complicated game that I am going to give a go. And it involves these guys. The handsome Ravager. So I need to claim a decked out space, but I haven't got... I'm gonna have to use the chicken head. I haven't got any more of my own head. I've used them all in the barge. So we might need a trip down memory lane, and we're gonna use the chicken head. Oh look, there we go. I think I just do this, take that, and there we have it. Our first key and some coins. If you don't know what Decked Out is, much like I didn't, you may want to go and watch Tango's video on how to play Decked Out, because it's a 10-minute video and I can't explain it all here. But basically, the idea is to collect items in the dungeon, and then there's a bunch of other stuff. So you can see people have got out of the dungeon with all of this stuff. I think it's best that we just go in. I've watched the video a couple of times, but I'm still probably going to do something wrong. So this is the dungeon key. This is the compass. And here's some coins. Let's go. Okay, so I've set my respawn at the bed. I think I have to put this in here. Place your shulker box against that and press the button. Okay, well, I didn't have any cards in there, so that's that. Here we go. No! So I need to look for items, I believe. So I have to go through this custom-made dungeon looking for artifacts. I don't know where they're hidden. No! No! No, no, no! No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Please tell me he can't get me straight away. Oh my goodness, he's pathfinding to me already. I'm not gonna find anything. I didn't even get a chance. Okay, so the compass is pointing me this direction. Nothing in here. This is the most insane game I've ever played. Do you hear the heartbeat? The heartbeat tells you how likely you are to get seen by Ravagers. Come on, old school Minecraft tricks. There's nothing behind the painting. I'm mildly disappointed. I haven't found anything at all yet. This is nice. Hey, 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 hey. Is that something in there? I have to punch out the fire, right? I'm not having a lot of luck finding anything, but we should at least try and follow this compass. Okay. Of course there's a Ravager right where I need to go. Did he see me? That's definitely where I need to go if I want to get this compass. I don't know if he can get through there. Maybe there's another way round. No! No, 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 no. No! We're close, we're too close. Oh, I might have found it. I did! Okay, I got loot 42. So now, the goal is to get out with this loot. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, that Ravager, fortunately, seems to be a bit stuck. But there's no way I can get through there without getting hit by it. Unless I just go for it. Okay, let's get out of here. We got the loot. We got the loot. Run. I can't run enough. I can't remember the way out. Oh, this isn't the way out. No, that's not the way out. The clank. Yes. Yes. Woo! When you've completed your dungeon run, press this button. Oh. And we got ourselves a loot finder. Okay, well that was terrifying. So, this game is designed to be played multiple times from what I've learned. So that was just Dungeon Run 1, and it was terrifying. I now have myself I've 7 coins, a bee set, a dragon set, and a nether set. Not bad for a first run. System item, so I think I need to give that back. I think I've done everything right. I think I get to hold on to the coins. So I think I've played the game correctly. I got out with some artifacts. It's probably one of the biggest achievements in Minecraft ever. I mean, just seeing the sheer size of it from the outside is so impressive. So we can't actually play Decked Out again until we find another key, as we didn't get enough emeralds to buy another one. I don't know what the rewards are. I barely got out of there alive, but I know that there are keys hidden around the shopping district. So we just have to take a good look around. Now, if I was Tango, where would I hide them? Definitely under this mushroom. I don't know how well hidden they are. No way! No way! We found one! I was just thinking, if I was Tango, where would I hide one? Definitely in here. I don't know how many of these are around here, but we're going to save this probably for another episode. If that game didn't make any sense to you, then go and check out Tango's video on how to play Decked Out. Anyway, now that we've had a bit of fun in the shopping district, let's head back to the base where we need to get some work done. We'll keep this key and compass for later on. And now I want to see what the jungle looks like now. Which, last time I did this took me half an hour. It wasn't actually that fun. So let's just get on with it and see how we do. Didn't actually take as long as I thought. And my oh my, have we seen some changes. So take a look at this. It's actually been a while since I looked at this. I wish I'd taken a map a little bit closer to the start, because this looks like this should be the second or maybe even the third map. There's two really big areas of change. Scar's area and Ren's area. Check it out. Look at that. Scar's area has filled out massively. Mumbo's base is looking clean compared to what it was. And Ren's base he's just changed the entire colour of it. Look at that. Look at the sheer amount of work, not only to cover it, but to gather all of that blackstone is insane. But I also noticed last time there was a giant E, and I didn't really know what that was about. But look what's happened since. Ethos smells like. No one's filled it in, but I can't ignore this. This is turned up on the map. Someone's written this in. The question is, what does Etho smell like? Well, I'm not sure what Etho smells like. Let me know in the comments what Etho smells like, and we'll add it so it's ready for the next time we do another one of these maps. It's good to keep kind of a documentation of how the jungle's changing, because, for example, look, that space there is empty there. There's the Uno reverse card right there, but the next time, this will be gone. So it's nice to have these little reminders. But I want to continue a little bit of work on the mansion. And what I want to do is finish this, finally. Just get this done. I want to get this bit done. You can see I've laid it out, but I've just been ignoring it and putting it off for so long. And I actually realized I don't have I think the reason I actually stopped this was because I didn't have the resources for it. So let's quickly go and get the resources. Here we go. We've got some black concrete powder, we've got some grey concrete powder, and we've got ourselves plenty of cyan terracotta over here. So hopefully this will be enough. And what we need to do is just get into it. Just get this done. Once this side is done, I will feel a lot happier. So, and oh my goodness, has it been a long time since we've worked on the mansion. Let's get into it, because I want to move this portal. Let's go. This is looking 10 times better. It actually doesn't look completely finished, and I guess it's not. I have a couple of ideas for what to do down here. Now, it was meant to be for my portal, but I've since realized, since using this thing, it's actually a pretty terrible place for a portal. Whoo! No, there's a clutch portal break. So I actually need to get rid of this and move it to where I actually use my base, which is in here. So I've prepared a little portal. Boom. And then hopefully this will link up. This is not where it is. Alright, it looks like I got a new portal. But actually, I think that looks okay. I should have done this from the start. I don't know why I didn't. So the question is, what do we do with this space down here? Now, the obvious answer to me at the moment is I actually need a sugarcane farm. Remember back in the start of the season, I had a 0-tick sugarcane farm, and I had loads of chests of sugarcane. There's a bit there. But as the season's gone on, I thought I'd have enough to last me for the rest of the season. Well, it's starting to get a little bit sparse on the sugarcane front. So the plan is to make something a little bit more automatic, and I think this is a really natural place for it to go. The other option might be a slime farm. I've never actually made a slime block sugarcane farm before, so this will be quite interesting for me. And I actually need to do a bit of research. I think the basics of it are, though, that you set up a bunch of sugarcane like this, and then you make a slime block machine that pushes them. The difficult part is getting it all collected as quickly as possible. So we're looking at a sugarcane farm about that big, which it doesn't look too massive, but actually that is a decent amount just there. I think there's about a stack here, so 1, 2, 3. It will produce enough stacks every now and again. But I don't actually know how to make one, so between episodes I'm going to have to research how to do this properly and efficiently, especially for this space. Need to ask some redstone people what to do here. So not only will we get a bit of greenery down here, I'm wondering what we should do up and around here, because while it is neat and tidy now, it is still looking very unfinished. So I was wondering maybe the answer is to do a bit of like greenery garden up here. Always adds a sprinkle of colour. I'll keep thinking about it. So now that these 2 chickens are done, give a present to Iskow and give a present to Mumbo, I feel like we can mark these 2 as complete. So I have added a little room here, completed challenges. So we basically just take them and pop them straight in here. So you are the 2 first completed chickens, because I killed the other ones by accident. It only feels right that we set up the next challenge. Have a breakdown in episode 44. Well, this is only episode 41, so we're a ways off you yet. So you can stay there. Let's take one of them out of this one. Out you come. There we go. Invent nicknames for all the hermits. Well, I'm just going to refer to people for nicknames all of next episode. There are far too many chickens in these little cubby holes. They all need rescuing. I want to start getting the chickens together because they are literally just all hidden in here, and I'm going to miss them if I'm not careful. Now, we've kind of come back to basics. Basics. Oh. The mighty pun. I basically took a break from the mansion just because it looks very complete, but it's not, and it was a difficult thing to work on. But since we've come back and we've started doing a little work, it's kind of spurred me on to want to finish. And that's led to my biggest mistake, thinking. Thinking is a mistake, because I started thinking, can it be bigger? The answer is yes. It can definitely be bigger. And then the question became, how much bigger? We do have a lot of space round the back, and I've been really wondering if it's worth even trying this. But if I take a stack of blocks and we check how much further higher we can go, I believe it's a substantial amount of blocks that we have left. Yep, we can go a lot higher. So now the question becomes not, can it be bigger, but do we want to go bigger? Because it could. It could go even taller. Look at that. That's not a small amount. And I can almost picture it now in my head. Another section of the mansion above this one. I'm torn between wanting the most epic and biggest and amazing and most detailed thing that I've ever built, and knowing it's a massive mistake to touch it. It's looking amazing, but at the same time, it can be bigger. But does bigger make better? I don't know. I'd love to hear some opinions on this. I may even start messing with this in a creative world to see if it's even worth exploring this. But the last thing we want to do is start something that we're not going to finish. So I'm going to have a think about this one. There's a lot of potential, a lot of very scary potential. It doesn't have to go all the way up to build height. This mansion is wider than I expected, so there is room to make it taller than expected as well. But one thing's for sure, we can't start something new until we've finished what we've just started. This is the sort of stuff you're supposed to get done in your first few episodes, but somehow I've ended up here doing it anyway. And also, I've added a new thing to the barge. I feel like I'm doing this every episode now, but the barge is my little project. And what I've got here are firework boxes. and I'm going to sell them at an extreme discount. What on earth? Hello, I am Mumbo Jumboni. That's Mumbo's real face. Okay, it works better further away. That is extremely detailed. Seeing as I've seen Mumbo fairly recently, I mean, that's really weird. Obviously, that's not his real mustache. He looks so concerned. Mumbo, are you okay? Well, you're clearly not okay. You're a red cactus. Sometimes things on the server throw you a curveball, and I've got to admit, that picture of Mumbo, that's the definition of a curveball. Right here. Oh, I filled this with junk. We're going to put in our firework boxes. Rocket box. How much would that be worth? The shulker box is worth 2 diamonds. So we'll make 6 diamonds for a full box. I think that's a pretty good price. It's the convenience that's the main thing. And you get to keep a shulker box as well. So, I think that is all we have time for today. I do have a slight update on the Ravager game, Decked Out, that Tango has been making. I have found myself a couple of boxes. Well, actually, not just a couple. I found 3 boxes. So, next episode, or between episodes, I am going to do a couple of Decked Out runs and see what we can get. I wonder if people will like this game. This will be the first time, this episode will be the first time that you see it. And we're very close to being able to get another box. So I'll probably end the episode here, waiting for the new Decked Out box, so that we can play Decked Out next episode as well. Unless it's closed for maintenance, which it probably, that looks like it's closed for maintenance. Okay, alright, we'll see you next episode anyway. Bye!